I've been working more on my personal development. I recently got a new girlfriend, so I've been chilling with her. She's been pushing me to be more positive. I signed up for a construction course, so I was doing a CSCS course. I done my test today and I actually passed it 50 out of 50. You already know my thing, lads.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. I've recently been doing an internship at VPN News, which is basically like an online journalist column where I write articles and stuff. I post an article every Friday for my creative media project.
So how has it been sort of getting back out there? They all sound like really positive things that you're bringing into your life. But, you know, when you're speaking to sort of potential employers or, you know, your tutors on your course, are people taking you seriously, or is there still a little bit of hesitation and worry about how you might act?
Okay, I got a funny story. So when I first came to my construction course the first day, everyone was looking at me like, oh, is that that guy? Is that that guy? Like all the tutors and all the higher up people. Then they had to do a risk assessment on me, innit, to see if I was a danger to being in the course or not. And I just showed them like, I'm actually a down-to-earth, calm person, and what I portray myself on the internet is not how I really am in person.
Are you still dealing with any of the consequences of what happened and of making those videos?
I still have to pay over £1,000 in fines. I've got a court case coming up on the 29th of April. So yeah, I'm still like, still have to bear what I've done, innit? But at the end of the day, I'm learning from it and it's making me the person I am now. Because without all of this stuff, I would probably still been on the roads, probably still been pranking people, doing stupid videos, going in and out of jail. And that's not the way for me to go.
I can imagine that time in your life when you were doing pranks and your social media following was booming, that it would have been, you know, at times felt quite exciting. And to go from that to this now, writing articles, you know, doing exams, is that fulfilling for you? Do you ever sort of feel like you might slip back into old habits?
I'm never going to slip back into an old habit. But to say it's fulfilling, to me, it's fulfilling enough to know that I'm in a right path of my life. Like, obviously, it's not something I want to do for the rest of my life because I want to be happy and free within myself. But I can't be happy and free doing what I want to do out in public, which is going out to people doing the mad thing. I don't want to be doing that no more. I want to live in reality and share my experiences with the world in a positive way. Tell
me a bit about what sort of general life has been like since you left prison. You were reunited with your child. We also saw, or I also saw, a post online, a little bit ambiguous, but you did have a diamond on your ring finger. I can see it on there now. And anything to update us on?
All I'm saying is that I might have recently got engaged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. This is someone that you met recently, or someone that you knew from before you...
I've known them for a good while. Obviously, we fully started talking from college because I didn't meet her in college, but we fully started talking from college. And then that's when we started to take our relationship more seriously. And I found out that she's the right person for me because she wants to guide me and direct me in the right path.
What are some of the things that you're sort of learning from this relationship, perhaps a mature relationship by the sounds of it, where, you know, how is she encouraging you to sort of do better and want better for yourself?
She helps me be more patient with people because I have zero patience. Like I need stuff done now. But she tells me to just take time and just relax, and it will come to me if it's needed. If I need it to come to me, it will come to me.
Now, I'm sure that you've seen some news recently of a lady online who has been, you know, branded by various publications as a female Mizzy wannabe. She's been filmed doing a number of quite aggressive stunts, you know, punching people, filming herself doing this. What would you say to her and people like her who perhaps are, you know, doing similar things to what you did?
First of all, that has nothing to do with me. She just should not be no mini Mizzy, no Miss Mizzy, no nothing like that. Because I didn't go around punching people in the face for social media clout. But what I have to say for people that trying to go down my path and trying to do crazy pranks, it's not worth it, man. I got sectioned, I went to jail twice, and I'm still having to pay for the consequences of my actions to this day.
Yes, some good advice there. Now, let's talk about, you know, you've got your freedom back. Tell me about some of the sort of life simple joys that you have been enjoying, you know, since you left.
Reading. Because obviously when I was younger, I used to read a lot, innit? Like, I've gone through many series. I've read the Harry Potter series like 3 different times. Like, I love reading, innit? And I feel like social media and just everything around me, all these distractions have steered me away from how I used to be back in the day when I used to be book smart, I used to read, I used to do all of that. So now I've gained a hobby and started to read again.
And I guess if you're, you know, taking exams and writing articles, you know, reading is obviously going to be a really good thing to sort of feed into that, to help you with all of that. So now that you've sort of had the first 3 or 4 months out of prison, which can often be tricky when you're sort of reintegrating back into life
society,
and trying to figure it all out. How do you make sure that you now stay accountable, continue on this road that you've set yourself, and what's kind of like the next goal?
Well, I've just got to stay on my path and not let no one else bring me out of it. Like, I've cut off a lot of my old friends that I used to chill with because they was not helping me. They kept encouraging me to do bad things. They're like, oh, you're Mizzy, no one can tell you nothing. Look, you've done this, you've done that. But they're not helping me, saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Look what's happened to you already. They're not helping me do that. They're just trying to steer me down the same path that they want to go down, which is not a path I want to go down. So I've got to keep my head clear and focused. That's the main thing I've got to do.